We We are live. We are live at the HQ in Baltimore. Let me step outside and show you what we got. This is in Baltimore, HQ headquarters, the height of a soulful vegan experience, soulful culinary experience. But there's a vegan experience in there as well. So we have a collaboration with Love Pudding, My Mama's Vegan, and Gorgeous Gourmet. And I'm going to talk to a couple of the owners, the brains behind this beautiful creation here on Greenmount Avenue in Baltimore, Charm City, be more. So I'm going inside. Debonair of My Mama's Vegan is preparing some honey obey oyster mushrooms for me. But for now, we're looking at some of the vegan options that they have in terms of desserts. And hey, how are you there? How's it going? How's it going up here in the HQ? Busy, busy taking orders, right? How's it been? What do you think about this whole ordeal of the collaboration? Yeah, we like. You like it? Okay. Yes. Yep, and they're coming right in. I see you have the banana pudding here, the cakes here. I want to get them a banana pudding because that's vegan, so I definitely want to try that. And then there's a cake here, from my understanding, that is vegan right here. Okay, they have a menu here. Hey, there you go. Come on down. Come on, don't hide. Don't hide. She's almost done. You want to do a shout out? You want to do a shout out on the live? She's working hard back there. Yeah, I'm waiting for the honey obey mushroom, oyster mushrooms. Oh, we got Katie here with Elevation has a price tag. Look at that book. I gotta get that. Elevation has a price tag. Some of the vegan specials there. We got the okay. General Soul's bowl, fried oyster mushrooms with veggie fried rice. Oh, that tastes good. Oh, I could taste it. I'm looking at it. It feels like it tastes good. And here goes some of the drinks. They have. I love sparkling water. I gotta get the sparkling water, absolutely. And the ginger ale, cane sugar. You know, maybe I should get some of that. And some of these drinks here. So I'm waiting for my honey obey oyster mushrooms. Here's the decor. The decor is ready for autumn. It is beautiful. Welcome to the gourmet life. I love how they have decorated this place. Look at that. You got the old school phone. Yeah, if you're checking us out live, we are at the HQ in Baltimore. That Look at that, the HQ in Baltimore, and I'm just waiting for the honey obey oyster mushrooms. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. If Katie's coming down, but she's hiding. Katie, you don't want to say hi? She's gone. She has a lot of stuff to cook. A lot of stuff to cook. So we're waiting for Demonay to come down with the oyster mushrooms, honey obey. I haven't had those in a while. While we're waiting for them, let me see if I can flip this camera and find out in the comments if anyone's been down here. Just to give her a minute. She's going to be come down. I love how the collab. The last time I talked to Debonair, she was in another collab where we were speaking about the importance of collaborations and how they keep people in business. So, oh, here I go. Hey, everybody. So last time I spoke to Debonair, we were talking with another business owner that she collaborated with, Urban Reed's Big Bookstore, and we were speaking about the importance of collaboration. If you're not collaborating in this day and age, then you're missing out big time. Collaboration is what's keeping businesses alive. So it was great to see the three sisters got together in Baltimore and was able to create this beautiful establishment, HQ headquarters in Baltimore. So my mom is vegan. Is definitely the vegan main vegan option in this collaboration. However, there are vegan desserts made by Love Pudding, which I showed in the case, and Katie's side of the business also has probably one or two vegan options. I cannot wait until I get to taste the the obey, the honey obey mushrooms, oyster mushrooms. I'm waiting for them to come out. I want to get, what am I going to get to drink? Ginger ale looks good. I'm a ginger ale person. Let's just hover over these cakes again. Which ones are the vegan ones? This the one, only one that's the vegan one. Vegan one pepper. Oh, okay. The ones that have the sticker on it, the color stickers, those are vegan. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I see that. Oh, and chocolate chip cookies are coming out. Okay, vegan and gluten free chocolate chip cookies. The banana pudding. I want to get a banana pudding, the banana pudding as well. And then you said this cookie right here is gluten and oh, what type of cookie is it? Okay, lemon with French lemon zest. Okay, great. All awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Okay, so we're still waiting for them to come out. While we're looking at that, oh, what is this drink here on the bottom? Honey, different. Oh, okay, okay, awesome. I'm a spring water, carbonated spring water person, so I'm probably gonna have one of those. Sparkling water. Okay, yes, I love the sparkling water. So get some of this. Go my obey. Wait for that to come out. Let me look at Katie's book. It's not just about restaurants, it's about business. And the price of doing business, and cost of doing business, elevation is a price tag by Katie Marie Ficklin. Okay. Oh wow, the book wasn't created to give you a fantasy. It was created as a confident guide, as motivation for one to get a push to do it or simply help someone to keep going. Okay, great. I think I'm gonna get a copy of this. I'm gonna get a copy of this book. I don't want to take it off the stand, so I'm just gonna put it on the side. Awesome, great. Let's look at what's on the menu again today. Walk and Soul, the bento box. Oh, vegan crab, rangoon, egg rolls, General Soul Bowl, chicken hibachi roll, beef and broccoli. Okay, they got a lasagna soup, Jerk honey Old Bay. That's what I'm getting. The fried chicken drummies is the honey Old Bay. They have other ones, the jerk, the sticky Asian, buffalo, um, chimchangas. Okay, we're still waiting. All right. In the meantime, let's go outside. So they're located at the corner of Greenmount and 35th Street. Greenmount and 35th Street. I just love the decorative. So creative. Love pudding. My mama's vegan and gorgeous gourmet. Okay. Something for all palates. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Is this the vegan spot? Yes, my mama's vegan is in here too. Yes, absolutely. I'm waiting for some honey, Old Bay, oyster mushroom. Welcome. Yes. Have you had my mama vegan before? Okay, check out some. Oh yeah, you're gonna love it. You do, oh, okay, yeah, fine. Yes, I'm here waiting. I'm anxious. Oh, yeah, got folks in here. Okay, let's go. No, I'm gonna eat some of this cookie right here while I'm waiting and drink some of this water. Can y'all see me? Hi. I think y'all can see me, right? Drink some of this water because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my food. Hope y'all can see me. Okay. All right. And then this cookie here, this lemon zest cookie. Mhm. Okay. All right. And it's packaged so pretty. Huh? Oh, just shimmy, yeah. Okay, you know me. But I don't know. Oh, do it from the top. Oh, you know what? You know what? All that drama. All of that drama. Okay, look, I'm gonna try this cookie right here. Hope y'all can see me. Mm. Oh yeah, that's good. You know what? What is this is for? What is this for? You know what? You gotta get this. I'm so hungry waiting for these things like this right here. Okay. All right, all right. Yeah. I like them. Oh, just how that cookie was good. The lemon drop. That's what it's called. It's a lemon drop cookie. It was so good. Hmm. Oh, yes. And with that sparkling water, the sparkling water is the best substitute for drinking soda. Trust me. Because I just had that lemon drop cookie. Yeah, it has a lot of sugar in it, I'm sure. And then I just bring it down with the spring water. And yeah, perfect. Don't have to eat the cookie with, you can, don't have to drink it with the soda and the cookie. Okay, okay, there she goes. Okay, clap it up, clap it up. No. You in the frame now. Stay right there. We got you. I want you to open this up. Show everybody what we got. Wait a minute. Let me go take my chopstick. You know what? I was got no makeup on. I don't got nothing on. You look beautiful too. I have no makeup. We are live, girl. They watching you right now. They can see you. Okay. You was on that Instagram doing all this talking. Now you want to get all dolled up. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Debonair. Okay. Don't even worry about the name. Debonair is the name. Talk to me about what's going on here with HQ. How did this happen? Why did this happen? Before I told them, bam, Bam! Look at the honey old bay chicken drummies, right? Is that what we calling this? Oysters. I just gotta eat one. One to get the sauce right now. Look. OMFG. Okay. 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 And then I'm gonna dip it in the sauce, and then we're gonna talk about what's going on here. Look at this. This is the ranch sauce. Ranch sauce. Oh my God, Greg gonna be jealous. Sorry, Greg. You so jealous. I better get down here. What's your address? 3433 Greenmount Avenue. What's going on here? Talk to me. So, we are here at headquarters with my good friend. As you know, Katie and I are very good friends. Katie is beautiful. You don't know who Katie is? Look, this is her book right here. Come down and get this book. Look at Katie. Katie is one of the first people when I moved to Baltimore many years ago. So we've been friends probably about 13 years. And Katie was she was just starting as a partner at the Capitol Lounge, helping to get that kitchen up and running. And her and Denisha, who owns Love Pudding, they've been friends for about 25 years. Wow. And, we've all always done our own thing. I had my mom was vegan, had a location. Katie had Capitol Lounge, and Denisha has a dessert truck. And we had tried to do things a couple of years ago together, but it just never kind of came to fruition. And so now, when things kind of fell apart at the market, and I'll say it, Lexington Market. Love. The views expressed on Naijha's piece is not the views of Naijha Wright Brown and its affiliates and sponsors. Naijha, have you met Dawn? Hi, Dawn. I kept calling you my third sis. Cause yeah, we gotta connect. Yes. I'm gonna get the cake. That's the cake you made, and vegan cake. Yeah, make sure I'm gonna get that. Did you make the lemon drops? Who made the lemon drops? Man. What? So Dawn owns Love Pudding. So I was just talking about Dawn. Dawn and Kate friends for 25 years. Naijha is co-owner of Land and Kush. And she is also now to speak. She has a radio show. She's an activist. She's got some stuff going in nonprofit, Black Business Society. So wherever the Black businesses are, she always on. So she's also I've been following. My mom is vegan since they started. Since you were at the Juice. Yes. Was it Juice? Yes. She invested in us. She's just always been such a great supporter. Anytime we're doing something, Naijha always comes through. She's just that girl. And I ain't on the radio all the time on 95.9. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'll be talking about, but okay. Oh, they still running that commercial? Always cracking me up when she says, what do you say? You said, and she met the love of her life. I'll be cracking up. I met the love of my life in Maryland and my husband. Okay. They still run. That was during COVID. They still run that all the time. I do it all the time. They need to give me my money. Like, we signed a contract and tell like little war fixed fee. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the story. When we start talking about nice to meet you. So we so it's something we wanted to do years ago. But when we look back now, we weren't ready because we were all so new. I was so new with, having my first restaurant. Katie, even though she had where am I? I'm staying right here. I'm gonna stay too. So Katie was, even though she had a couple of years on me with the restaurant, in the restaurant game, we still were all kind of pretty new, finding our footing and stuff like that. And it just wasn't the right time. And now that we look back, we understand why it wasn't the right time. Because there was a lot for us to learn individually before we came together collectively. Right. Like a relationship. Yeah. And all relationships. And you gotta learn yourself first. You have talked to me through every relationship. Relationships are always a challenge, and then but you got to work with yourself first.
You do. You really and I think that's a big part of it. Like you really learn that you have to do a lot of self work, and sometimes y'all just aren't on that page of the self work. It doesn't mean that they're not a great person, but y'all just aren't aligned right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And two, I think that there's also a certain kind of grace that you have to have in a relationship with your people and your partners. There's a certain level of trust that you must have. And
Trust is big.
yeah, and if you don't have these things, then everything else just kind of falls to the side.
Right.
You know, Katie has always been my girl. You know what I'm saying? And Dawn has always been her girl. We take trips together. You know, we do Friendsgiving together. We eat family dinners together.
Oh wow.
You know, so we're more than just it's like we're family.
Right, right, right.
And so they're teaching me too, you know, because you get to a place where you be like, you know what, shit, I'm going to be 52 in December. You're like, I don't need this.
Time flies.
You know, yeah.
I'll be 54 in February. I'll be 54 February 23rd, 2026.
So you already know what I'm talking about. You know, you can
please. And start thinking like, wait a minute, time running out, and I need to be think about maybe loving myself and investing in myself and doing what I want to do. Because I don't help everybody else.
So somebody sent me, you know her, Cynthia. Good.
Oh yeah,
She sent me,
it's pretty.
Yes, it's pretty. She sent me something this morning, and it was an interview with Lil Jon.
Okay.
And he did I believe he did a meditation album.
Oh,
and
really?
he is over 50. And he said exactly what you just said. He said, you know, I had to say that something happened when I turned 50. And I said, what makes me happy? He said, what makes me happy? And every person I know is 50 and over, I'll be 52, is at that place of what makes me happy. Now, the challenge in the what makes me happy is monetizing on the what makes me happy.
Right.
You know,
right.
And going through
right.
and writing out that that little uncomfortable wave of what makes me happy and making it turning it into, I don't like to say business, but you know, monetize, you know what I mean? Like turning it into going through that uncomfortable phase of making, because when you do what you love, the money always comes. But there's a time when the money isn't coming because you're building on what you love.
Right.
So most people I know who are in that space, there's a level of uncomfortableness there because they're not where they want to be. You know, and I had to say for myself, like, stop chasing what you had there so that you can embrace what is to come.
Right.
The first time almost took me out.
Yeah.
It almost took me out. You know what I mean? Right. Oh, I want to get, hi, how are you? You know, you know, I want to get back to where I was. You know what I mean? Or even with you know, if you're losing weight or, you know, with your happiness, struggle with depression, you know, you always say, I want to get back to where I was, but it's not about getting back to where you were. It's about embracing where you were, letting it go and making room for what's to come.
Exactly. And see, that's why I understand and can feel where you're at right now. And I haven't been a hands-on restaurateur like yourself and a lot of other sisters that have been in the business, but I watch my husband who's hands-on or was really hands-on in terms of the kitchen for several years before delegating and allowing people to take responsibility. But doing the marketing and PR, you know, during times when it's up, down, because the economy right now is rough. And, you know, you're competing with a lot of other businesses to survive. People, you know, don't want to support. You know, we all in this together. That's why we create events where people can all capitalize or get together and make money and build on ideas, share information, because that's where it's all especially Black sisters, Black women, Black businesses as a whole. But sometimes, you know, it don't work out. Yeah. And then you gotta, you know, keep moving on to find your happiness. And it is happiness is the key. Only you can make yourself happy. Nobody else can make you happy. Only you can do that. So I'm I'm so grateful because again, it's a collab. Like what, the third, fourth, fifth collab, whatever. It's still a collaboration. Collaboration.
But in that we were talking about the what makes you, happy thing. And one thing I have to say with that is that you have to put yourself in, because we talk about, as you mentioned, so many people get together and they collaborate, they black, and then the shit fizzles out. They fall apart. You know what I mean? It doesn't work out. So one thing that has challenged, that has been something for me, because like I was saying, I'll be like, you know what? Forget it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm out.
Right.
They be like, come here, Dawn. They be like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, if people can talk about it, then that's great. If you can sit down and talk about it, that's great. Some people are so stubborn, or just over it that sometimes to talk, and you probably talk a lot. If you talk many times, if I talk too much and you ain't hear me, you didn't get the message, and all of a sudden now you want to talk. I'm done.
Right, and now
I'm done.
See what can happen is now you don't want to talk to nobody.
Right,
and
well, I already know.
And so I had to, so, when you have to start pulling the truth out and everything, I had to say to my friends, I don't want to be this way with y'all, because y'all don't deserve that. And Katie loved to say, well, it's just the trauma of, past.
This is so good. I keep showing in the camera.
Katie, like, this is the trauma of, past, whatever. But, sometimes you don't realize how certain things have really impacted you until you are then faced with something that mirrors that or looks like that, that you'd be like, oh, this really affected me.
Right.
Like this. You know what I mean? Like you really you don't know, because you can be so used to just picking it up, keeping it moving. Like, yeah,
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
I know the feeling. You really can't just. There comes a point where you really can't just keep picking it up and keep on moving. Sometimes you gotta address the shit.
You know what? I'm so proud of you, Debonair. What was the most challenging thing for you in getting into this? Because this just came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
Because you were over there across the street at another place.
Came out of nowhere.
It just came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
Lady, me and her had some talks. This is a spiritual blessing right there.
Came out of, you mean from the whole journey?
Yeah, like if you were over there and then all of a sudden this bloomed. So I'm sure there were seeds planted.
Oh yeah.
And then
now you put in the grow seeds. Yeah, they so like I said, Katie and going out over the conversation, she's like, well then, when after you be like, yeah, I'm here and in 6 months I'll be going, the blah 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 blah.
Right.
But when things happen at the lounge, not the lounge, at that Katie knew. You know what I mean? When I came back from Florida, I came back and I didn't have anything. Katie was like, okay, we have an apartment. You know what I'm saying? So we have always talked because we're friends.
Right.
So she knew. And she came, put together concepts. She knew what Denisha needed. She knew what she needed. She knew what I needed. And we tried everybody needed. And that's what Gary said. That's what Gary said. And she knew what we all needed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
right.
So the part of it is, as you said, it is you have to be in a space that allows you to be transparent, a safe place, and things like I remember one time this family business, they were having a meeting, and they were at that table, and I was like, oh my God, like they just like yeah. When that meeting was over, okay, y'all, so what's for dinner? You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to be in that space where things are not taken personal.
Right.
You know,
Accept the
everything.
feedback, the constructive
Yeah,
feedback,
you
what
know.
we're gonna do going forward to act exactly without being offended.
And when it is, when we are not in a corporate setting, see, when you're in a corporate setting, it is very easy for you to sit there and take the feedback to back up. And you might take it personal, but you're not there going to say that meeting or that's your ass. You out job.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
so when we're in
Exactly. Retaliation is real in corporate America.
When we are in a different type of setting, people tend to let their guards down. They tend to feel as though, you know, you can just kind of be yourself. You know, so with that, which you can, sometimes people have never had constructive feedback. They don't even know what that looks like.
Right. Or they're never wrong.
They're never wrong. There's a whole lot of different things, you know, that come into it. So what I do with that this time around, I'm not burning myself out. There's some flips that I want to make with my mama's vegan. You know, I really want my mama's vegan to be more of an experience than a restaurant. Like it's a restaurant carry out, but I want it to be more of an experience.
Yes.
You know, I want to be able to curate. Like I love the black sauces different style. I love different style. I love everlasting lights different style.
Oh, yeah.
Where you know, when they have the black sauce, they tell you what they have at the end of the week. The days are open for their storefront, and then they tell you where they're gonna be.
Right.
So I know how they Tuesday did this one,
Right.
did this Thursday,
Yes.
did this.
I was just down there a couple of months ago, so I know the new location that they have in Capitol Heights, the new one.
Okay,
Yeah. So yeah.
I didn't even know they got it. So, but you know what you're getting and on what day. Because what I've learned is that, as you know, this business is temperamental, it's up and it's down. 1 minute you got staff of 10, the next minute you're looking around and you is staff.
You ain't never
You know
lied.
what I mean? Like, it's so many ups and downs to it. It's like, okay, well, you are now the grocery dishwasher, the counter person, cook, prep person. You know what I mean? And I also believe certain demographics is harder to staff. I saw somebody who's looking for a chef now. They want to pay $80,000 a year
Wow.
for a vegan chef, just basically more so of leadership
Right.
than even doing recipes. So you know, it's been a learning lesson. And the one thing I know is it's not running me out again. Two, I've learned that I love my people. I love the support, but I also know that people gonna eat wherever they want to eat.
Right.
And they're gonna do whatever they want to do.
Right.
But who are you gonna put first? You gonna put yourself first, or you gonna put the people first? I put the people first one time, and it almost took me out of it.
Right.
So now I'm gonna put me first.
Exactly.
And I'm hope I'm putting myself first, that it balances out, and y'all reap the benefits of me putting myself first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, please. Nate's preaching to the choir. I've been there, done that over and over since I was a youngin'. I'm too old for this right now. It's about happiness. It's about not burning out. It's about like support a sister. Support a sister. Come down to where we at.
We are at headquarters at 3433 Greenmount Avenue, home of my mama's vegan, home of love pudding. If you have not gotten this,
That's the vegan one?
yeah,
I'm getting that. But
this thing had me in a chokehold. It was so good that my non-vegan daughter, who once used to be plant-based, but since she went back to school and she I am, little hate herself, she was tearing this cake up. I was like, you don't eat my cake alone. I'm getting like, you don't eat my cake alone.
Banana pudding. And put it all right here.
And then
the book. Uh-oh. Keep putting it down. That's the banana pudding? You had the banana pudding?
yes, but it's a Bismarck. I don't think it has this thing. This thing. And here's the funny part. Here's the story. For years, I was like, Tanisha, you gotta make some vegan desserts. You gotta make some vegan desserts. She's like, no. I'm not touching. And when you just look at how everything just came into fruition, because now
I'm getting this. The banana pudding. I'm getting it. They gonna rag it up. Like, I got y'all. I got the bug. I got it.
And now, you know, I feel like listen, make me some vegan, some vegan cake and something like that. No. But now everything is always about timing. You know what I mean? Because had we had done it before, things would have been hosted because not right. You know, so everything is just in divine timing.
What are your visions for 2026?
So
You're in fourth quarter now. So a lot of times fourth quarter is that planning phase. Because you got 3 months to jumpstart what 2026 is gonna look like.
so I am rereading I think it's 12-week year.
Oh yes, no, I think I have an audio. I know the book. I know it.
But I need to get it. I need to get it in a book form because I'm the type of person who I like to take notes. I like to refer back, you know.
Right.
And when I do audio, I really need to be sitting down because I like to take notes. But I just started to speak because I need to. And that thing is amazing. So my goals are.
So it started with the 4-hour work week.
And then it went out.
Yes, and then it went
to.
We
have the 12.
I gotta show the people what we got over here. Sis gave me a cookie. It's vegan and gluten free and chocolate chip, right? Oh my goodness. This is so soft. Look at that. Oh my God. Sis. I want to work out with me right now. See, I'm messing up my program. Anyway, the 4, the 12.
Yep, the 12-week year. So my goals for 2026 is I really plan on. I'm very consistent. You know, I'm very good with execution, but I need to take it up a little bit more. And I say that because I need to merge the things that I love doing with what I'm doing. You know, I love cooking. I need to be cooking more. You know what I mean? Like just really doing the things that I love. And then getting my mama's vegan, I keep calling it the flip, getting the flip the way that I want it. Like I just got a delivery virus to be able to do meal preps. You know, I love the day-to-day business, but it takes a lot out of you. You know, I get in the kitchen about 9 o'clock sometimes. Sometimes I'm not, home until 8:30 at night.
And you have nothing else. You're like, that's a whole day.
That's the whole day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That is the whole day.
Right.
So,
you need more of you.
Yeah, I need more of me. So
yes.
I'm looking getting my meal prep. Really the social media platform, but my girlfriend didn't give a crap. She closed down her bakery. Because she's doing she has the way to utilize her social media platforms. And, she's like, why don't you utilize them? She said that the market, she said that it will never be overly saturated. This is not something you have to worry about being overly saturated. She said TikTok has 7 billion users. She said it will never be overly saturated. You can reach people from everywhere. You know, and I was watching Steph Cat, she was on
I forgot what show, but I saw her feature.
what Ramsey.
Yeah, the chop, not
Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
So then after that, they had another show that came on, and all of the chefs on there were influencer IG chefs. They were not actual in the kitchen cooking day to day. You know what I mean? So everything is flipping. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get with the flip. My girlfriend told me she's now with the agency. She said that the companies have really huge marketing budgets, the corporations. And we know, because I know from my time for corporate, how much they used to have, especially Christmas time. Oh my God, like we were sitting down in meetings in July, like the amount of money. She said, but they're not spending it. They just got $500,000 to do some marketing.
Right.
They picked 300 or maybe 30 influencers to do the marketing for them. I think the marketing cost them $50,000 that they gave to these influencers. Mm-hmm. They kept the rest because nobody's watching TV anymore. Everything is mainstream. So the ads are endless. I mean, when you think about all the different streaming platforms, You know,
They are correct. Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I think that we have to get out of the mindset, and we know it, of that one stream of income. We want to talk about it all the time.
Yes, multiple streams of income.
But you have to have multiples. In order to create multiples, you have to remove yourself from something.
Exactly. Yes. Like you should have books. You should have shows. You should have like you know stuff.
You know what I mean? Like, so I do have
It's
cookbook,
common.
but it is. And I think that there were definitely a lot of lessons that have been, you know,
You were doing that too. You were making it and putting together that all of that is
now,
income as well.
so now it's about the happy place, doing what makes me happy, and riding out the storms to get to that space, being able to create consistency with my mama's vegan. You know what I mean? Like finally figure that thing out.
This is good.
Thank you. That's why I'm like,
this is consistent
experience.
This was like what you had across the street, like what you had. Now I forgot what I think there was Thai sauce.
Oh yeah,
over there because it was papaya. It was the mushroom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the Thai. This was always my favorite. The honey obey. Like every time she had this. Always.
So that's the goal. Happiness overall. You know, health and wellness. Paying attention, being more intentional. You know, providing stability here, and just realizing that you got more years behind than ahead.
Tell everyone how they can support you, Debonair, and close out with, your final one thing that you want everybody to know about before they get into the new year.
So you can support us by coming here, 3433 Greenmount Avenue. And you know, so funny. I didn't realize I had so many veganist customers. They come in here and they be like, "Let me get the whiting and the grilled cheese." But you know what? It's great. So come on in here because you can feed your entire family. I'm the only one that eats plant-based in my family. But now I can get Kayla her dinner. You know, so we have local vendors that we support. You know what I mean? So just come. I think also share. You know, you guys can only come but so much. You know, so just share that we're here. You know, share your experiences with everyone. And my one thing for 20, what was the question?
Just the one thing you want to share for folks getting ready for 2026. Like I'm back on my workout game right now. Right now. I'm not waiting for the New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now. Look at them arms, baby. Okay.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
You know, be
You can like her or hate her. You come a long way. You can like her or hate her, but she showed everyone that stripper could be in the rap game, and she did it.
We were, you know, and we were talking
professional ballerina. Thank you. Since everybody want to come up with all of these different words, politically correct.
So I was thinking about her because I was like, that girl.
Yeah, she wanted to be happy.
Yeah,
she wanted to be happy. People were hating. They were saying this. Her husband was doing all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what she did, she came out with the venom. Hello. So what's that one thing that you want to tell everybody?
Yeah. So that one thing is, we talked about it. Do what makes you happy.
My mom always says that too. Do what makes you happy. That's a mama's advice.
Yeah. Do what makes
my mama's vegan.
I come back to that because if you do what makes you happy, everyone else around you is happy. You're happier. I read something today that somebody said, I don't want my kids to say my mom was so strong and list off all of the things that she was strong about. She said, I want my kids to say my mom was so at peace and so happy and list off all of the memories that we share. That shit hit home.
Yes.
You know,
it's about the memories, not that you worked hard and then you died. I'm not trying to work hard and die. No, I'm trying to work hard and live. Then you live your life. Oh, just live your life.
And I think if you are 45 and over, I'm gonna say 50. Some people I know they've gotten hung up with where they are. Embrace it because all the 50-year-olds I know and over, they are willing to make the sacrifices for the happiness. People want to be happy. People I never understood when I was younger why such and such and such and such is in different bedrooms, or why they're in different houses, or how after 50 years they got divorced, or whatever the case may be. Because at some point you wake up and you want to be happy.
Yes. And that's that and that's the determining factor why people that goes on with them. Is because somebody or both of them were not happy. And you are responsible for your own happiness. Anything else is supplemented.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't worry. Be happy. If you're tuning in right now, you're tuning in to Naijha Speaks, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're talking all things food, culture, events, and people. NaijaSpeaks.com. Follow me at Naijha Speaks on social media. And Naijha Speaks is a project of the Black Veg Society where we're meeting you where you are on your journey towards veganism, holistic health, and the plant-based lifestyle. Please donate at blackvegsociety.org. Okay? Where we at?
Good show. Great show. Great show.
Meeting you